Yeah, baby. Yeah. Woo! Back again. That's right. Luda. Feel this. It gets meaner and meaner each time, baby.
No, it hasn't changed, or no, we can't.
Why do you keep on pausing the movie? My internal monologue is distracting me with a wacky yet intriguing thought process right now. Well, then turn off the inner monologue and watch the movie. Turn off the internal monologue. Wait. It's funny. Are you saying that there's a constant inner monologue going on inside your brain? Yeah, it's been going my entire life. Whoa, so your brain just doesn't shut up? No, wait, so you're saying yours does? Yeah, like if I'm not actively thinking through something, it's just silent. What the f? When I'm not actively thinking something through it, the monologue just keeps going. Where does it go? It goes everywhere, but mostly self-doubt and intrusive thoughts. Damn, and that's just 24/7 going? Yeah, so you seriously... Wait, hold on. You know what? It might be an anxiety or ADHD thing. That's gotta be rough. I'm sorry, man. Nah, it's good. At least I have an endless supply of creative ideas. Glass half full. All right, do you want to play the movie? Yeah, we're gonna have to rewind a bit, and I'm pretty sure Chris Evans is the killer. You son of a...
How time feels for an ADHDer when they have to do anything that is remotely uninteresting. 1 hour here is 7 years on Earth. Person starts classic ADHD squirrel joke, me. You know nothing. Anything related to what I was supposed to be doing, my brain, me. That's just painfully accurate. Me checking the shipping on my package every 5 seconds. Is this an ADHD meme?
People often accuse me of having ADHD, but I have ADH. Attention Deficit Hyperactivity. I am perfectly, well, I'm doing fine.
Brian, can you just get back to the issue here? Really? Can you just remind the brain? You're such an idiot. We're talking about God, and if he exists, don't call brain names. The brain couldn't recall.
It's entirely possible that we have
Here we go, now. 1, nothing wrong with me. 2, nothing wrong with me. 3, nothing wrong with me. 4, nothing wrong with me. 1, something's got to give. 2, something's got to give. Like body.
Hey man, did you pick up the... Please go away and do not speak. It feels like you're stabbing my eardrums. Did you go to Costco? Yup. Yeah, why do you get so angry when you go to grocery stores again? Because the lights in them, they're too loud and there's too many people. Yeah, honestly, can't argue with that. Those lights are loud.
Really? Can you just remind the brain? You're such an idiot. We're talking about God, and if he exists, don't call brain names. The brain couldn't recall.
I'd like to make myself believe.
DJ Khaled! Another one! We the best music! How long is this going to take?
I'm up high on a ladder and I just realized something about myself. My actual hobby is researching the hobby and building the skills of that hobby, but it's not actually the hobby itself. I just want to know how to do it and be able to pull out that skill whenever I deem I need it or want to do it, but I don't actually love anything enough to let that just be my hobby. Do any other ADHD people feel this way, or is this just me?
So I saw my psychiatrist last week and she was like, oh, you know, it looks like you have some symptoms of ADHD. It wouldn't be a bad idea to get screened for that. So she gave me this list of all these places to call up, and I called up one and they said to get screened, it would cost $1,300. I'm going to raw dog this mental illness for the rest of my life. $1,300. If I pay $1,300, I better have it. Oh my God. Does anybody want to buy feet pics so I can afford this? Let me know. Send me a message. Thanks.
Are you a Nicki fan?
What? Am I a Nicki fan? Pull up in the Sri Lanka. What?
Dude, I had a great idea. Okay, see you later. Have fun. Drive safe. Hold on, let me re-enter the room so I can try and remember the idea. Yeah, I'll take out the trash. I just had the idea. Hold on, I'm on autopilot. What are we talking about? Oh, wait, I got it. We should order, pizza? Pizza. Oh my God. Yeah, I can order some. What were we talking about? Did you know you could only breathe out of one nostril? And what game is this? What are you playing?
ADHD people, welcome to ADHD Would You Rather, where I give you 2 options and you tell me which one you'd rather do. For today, would you rather take a 50 problemed Algebra 1 quiz, so very simple algebra problems, but you have to show all of the work? Or would you rather read 50 pages of a book and after every single page you have to stop and explain what you just read? Tell me which one you'd rather do.
Babe, why are you drinking coffee? It's like almost time for bed. It's like a 50-50 shot that this is just gonna put me right to sleep. You're drinking a triple espresso. Yeah, well, here's the thing. When you got ADHD and you drink caffeine, it's like a 50-50 gamble whether it's gonna wake you up or whether it's gonna slow your thoughts down long enough for you to go right the fuck to sleep.
I'd like to make myself believe.
DJ Khaled! Another one! We the best music!
Hey man, how was work? It was pretty good. Howdy. Jesus Christ, who are you? Oh, that's Jimothy. Howdy. He's my new body double. Body double? Basically, I get way more work done if there's someone else just in the room with me. Who was your old body double? You. But then you got that job and then... I got that job 2 months ago. Wait, are you saying that you would wait until I got home from work so you could start your homework? Pretty much, yeah. Howdy. Well, now that I know that I was the body double, now I'm kind of just a little sad that I'm not the body double anymore. Yeah, but then now you're at that job and your hours are just... I'm gonna go change my hours at work. I will be your body double. Don't worry, Jimothy, you're not going anywhere.
No, we ain't giving no hold. I ain't Romeo and I'll hold. Making a party, chocolate Barbie, waiting on me for...
Everybody thinks like, oh, it's not that serious. But yesterday I forgot to eat. And the only reason I remember was because I asked myself today, like, what did you eat yesterday? And the answer was a nap.
If you ever receive a prepaid Visa gift card, always save it, even if the money runs out. Then when you want to do a free trial of something, use the empty Visa gift card as your credit card. That way you never have to worry about canceling a free trial ever again.
Hello, I am a human with ADHD and I have a task that I need to accomplish. Let's fucking go! This is exactly what I've needed. Okay, so my focus on this is going to be so intense that no one's going to be able to reach me for several days. For that reason, many of my friends will think that I've died. But in that time, I am going to get this done to 3 times the level of capability and in half the time allotted that the average person would need to do this. And it's going to be fun. Let's do it! I am right there, but first, I need to know everything about the Byzantine Empire for some reason. So I'm going to spend a few days on that first, learning all that I can, and then I might get the task done. You fools! You think we're going to do a task? No! We're dissociating on the couch for multiple days and then crying about our inability to do things. This sounds like a solid plan. I'll see y'all there.
What is the worst part about having ADHD? Easy. It's the way that others perceive you. Your main symptoms make you look like a bad person. The things that alleviate your symptoms look like to other people that they cause your symptoms. It is often extremely difficult to contextualize the things that ADHD does to you, and because of people's inability to explain, it often just comes off as laziness or being an asshole. The way that ADHD throws your life into a spin in a way that makes it inconvenient for the people around you. And ultimately, the way that it hurts the people around you care about the most unknowingly. Because honestly, how do I explain, oh look, an email?
One of the things that I wish people understood about ADHD is our perception of how time works. Many people with ADHD struggle with perceiving time. 10 seconds can feel like 15 minutes and 15 minutes can feel like 10 seconds depending on what our brain is doing at the time. It can be really easy for us to lose track of time, especially if we're focused on something else. And it can be really frustrating for our partners and our friends if they don't understand what that's like. So this is one of the best ways that I've figured out how to explain it. For people without time blindness, time is mostly linear. An event occurs on your timeline and then time just keeps kind of moving forward. But for ADHD brains, it's a a little different. We can stay focused on that moment while all sorts of other time is passing, which means that a lot of time kind of feels like this, and it can be really hard to gauge the slack. Something that happened months ago can feel like it happened yesterday, and something that happened yesterday can feel like it happened months ago, because we only have this much to work with.
ADHD people, it is the time of gift giving for a lot of different people right now, so that means that you should give yourself a gift. The best gift of them all, the most magical gift of them all, water, because you need to drink some.